Today we are going to learn the new chapter, chapter 3, chromosomal basis of inheritance. What is meant by inheritance? Inheritance means the transmission of characters from one generation to the next generation. So, who is called the father of genetics? Gregor John Mendel is called the father of modern genetics. So, Gregor John Mendel studied the inheritance of well-defined characters of pea plant, that is Pisum sativum. He taken 7 pairs of contrasting character. He crossed for many generations. So, till 19th century, Mendel's work was not recognized by the scientific community due to several reasons. After the three scientists, Hugo de Vries, Carol Kerons, and Teschmark, independently rediscovered Mendel's work and they gave rebirth to the Mendel's research. So, various cytologists also observed cell division due to advancement in the microscopy. This led to the discovery of many structure inside the nucleus. A eukaryotic cell. What is meant by eukaryotic cell? The cell which is having a well developed nucleus and the cytoplasmic cell organelles such as mitochondria, chloroplast, peroxisome, Golgi bodies are present is called as a eukaryotic cells. These eukaryotic cells are present in higher plants and also in animals. In eukaryotic cells, so the nucleus, inside the nucleus there is a worm-shaped structure formed during the cell division. During cell division are called as a chromosomes. That is, inside the nucleus, a worm-shaped structure which is formed at the time of cell division is called as a chromosome. So, the chromosomes are colored body which are visualized at the time of a cell division and they are stained. So, the chromosomes are the colored visualized bodies which are present inside the nucleus. They are worm-shaped structure present inside the nucleus. Each organism which possesses a complete basic set of chromosomes are known as a diploid. For example, human being possess 46 chromosomes. They are arranged in a 23 pair. So the 23 pairs of chromosomes present in the human beings are called as a diploid set of chromosomes. So the chromosomes are arranged in a diploid manner. So they are arranged in a two complete set. So the two complete set of the chromosomes are diploid in nature, that is 2n in nature. A chromosome consists of long continuous coiled piece of DNA. So a chromosome consists of a long continuous coiled piece of DNA which the genes are arranged in a linear order. So the chromosomes consist of a long coiled piece of DNA where the genes are present in it. So the genes have a definite position or a locus on a chromosome. So the genes have a definite position, that is locus on a chromosomes. The genes are the hereditary units. The chromosomal theory of inheritance states that Mendelian factors. So the Mendelian factors are now called as genes. Have a specific locus, that is specific position on your chromosomes, and they carry the genetic information from one generation to the next generations. The genes are the carrier of certain characters from one generation to the next generation. According to the Mendel, the genes are called as factors. Now the factors are called as genes. So the genes are the genetic carrier from one generation to the next generation. Next, historical development of chromosomal theory. So, the historical development of chromosomal theory, Wilhelm Roux in the year 1883 postulated that the chromosomes of a cell are responsible for transferring heredity. Heredity means the familiar characters which are passed from one generation to the next generations are passed through the chromosomes. So the chromosomes are responsible for the transmission of genetic character. Montgomery in the year 1901 was the first to suggest occurrence of a distinct pair of chromosomes, and he has also concluded that maternal chromosome pairs with the paternal chromosomes only during the meiosis. Maternal means the chromosomes which are coming from the mother. Paternal means the chromosome which are coming from the father. So at the time of fertilization, the gametes carries only half set of chromosomes from a mother and half set of chromosomes from father. So during fertilization, the fusion of gametes causes the zygote. The zygote carries a diploid set of chromosomes from both the parent, from the mother and also from the father. So during meiosis, the maternal chromosomes pairs with the paternal chromosome. Boveri in the year 1902 supported the idea that the chromosomes contains genetic determinants. Genetic determinants means genes. So the chromosomes are the carrier of the genes, and he was largely responsible for the developing the chromosomal theory of inheritance. So the Boveri supported the idea that the chromosomes contains genetic determinants. Genetic determinant means genes. So that he was largely responsible for the formation of chromosomal theory of inheritance. Sweden in the same year 1902, a young American student independently recognized a parallelism, that is similarity between the behavior of chromosome and Mendelian factors. Mendelian factors means gametes. So Mendelian factors means genes during gamete formation. So according to Sutton, the parallelism between the behavior of the chromosome and Mendelian factors. Mendelian factors are the genes during the gamete formation. Sutton and Boveri in the year 1903 independently proposed the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Sutton united the knowledge of chromosomal segregation with the Mendelian principles and called it chromosomal theory of inheritance. So the chromosomal theory of inheritance was proposed by both Sutton and Boveri independently. Next, salient feature of the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Salient feature of the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Stromatic cells. What is meant by stromatic cells? The stromatic cells, the cells which makes the bodily character is called as a stromatic cells. So the stromatic cells of organisms are derived from the zygote. What is the zygote? The zygote is the fertilized product. The fusion product of the male and the female gamete is called as a zygote. This zygote undergoes repeated cell division, that is mitosis. Mitosis is a multiplication division which occurs in the stromatic cells. So this consists of two identical set of chromosomes. In this, the stromatic cells are having a two identical set of chromosomes. In human being, there are 23 pairs of chromosomes are present. From this 23 pairs, 22 pairs of the chromosomes having a are present in the stromatic cells. So one set, among this two identical set, one set is received from the female parent, that is maternal, and the other set from the male parent, paternal. So these two chromosomes constitute the homologous pair. So a homologous pair, one is from a mother and one is from a father. So one is received from the female parent and the other is received from the male parent, are homologous with each other. So a homologous chromosomes is are made up of chromosomal pairs of approximately the same length, centromere position and staining pattern for genes with the same corresponding locus. The alleles on the chromosomal locus may be different, resulting in different phenotype of the same gene. So such chromosomes are called as a homologous chromosomes. A homologous chromosome possesses one from a mother and another from the father. So this makes the somatic cells. Chromosomes retains their structure and uniqueness and identity throughout the life cycle of an organism. So the chromosome which are retain their structure and their specific characters and their individuality throughout the life cycle of an organism. It cannot be changed. Each chromosome carries a specific determinants or Mendelian factors. That is, Mendelian factors are called as a genes, which are now called as a genes. So each chromosomes carries a specific determinants, that is, are Mendelian factors, which are now termed as a genes. The behavior of the chromosome during the gamete formation, that is, gamete formation occurs in the reproductive cells. Meiosis provide evidence to the fact that the genes or factors are located on the chromosomes. So in reproductive cells, the type of cell division occurs is called as a meiosis. Meiosis is a reduction division. So gametes carries only half the set of the chromosomes. So the behavior of the chromosome during the formation of gametes, that is meiosis, provides evidence to the fact that the genes or the factors are located on the chromosomes. So genes are located on the chromosomes. The next, support for chromosomal theory of inheritance. So the chromosomal theory of inheritance was widely discussed and controversial by scientists around the world. However, Hunt Morgan, so Thomas Hunt Morgan, in the year 1910, on the fruit fly, observation of fruit fly. So the fruit flies, the binomial of fruit flies are Drosophila melanogaster, which carries a diploid set of 8 chromosomes, haploid 4 chromosomes in diploid, 2n equal to 8. The 8s are paired. So the Drosophila melanogaster carries a 8 diploid chromosomes. This fruit fly complete their life cycle within 2 weeks. The fruit flies complete their life cycles within 2 weeks. The alleles for red-eyed and white-eyed are present in the X chromosomes. So the X chromosomes is responsible for the X chromosomes are responsible for the eye colors in this fruit fly. Red-eyed and white-eyed are present in the X chromosomes, whereas Y chromosomes does not carry any color for their eyes. So the female have 2 alleles for the genes, whereas males have only 1 alleles. So the male possesses 3 diploid set of body chromosomes and 1 set of 6 chromosomes, that is X and Y. The female Drosophila carries three set of somatic chromosomes and one set of six chromosomes XX. So the X chromosomes are responsible for the eye colors red and white, whereas the Y chromosomes does not play any role in the eye color. So thus the female have two alleles for the eye colors. The genetic result was completely based on the meiotic behavior of the X chromosomes and Y chromosomes. Similarly, the gene for a yellow body colored and also a miniature wings are also carried in the on the Y chromosomes, that is the eye color and body color and also the miniature wings are all present in the X chromosomes. This study strongly support the idea that the genes are located on the chromosomes. So the linked genes connected together on 6 chromosomes. So it is called as a 6 linkage. Here the linked genes, that is body character, eye color and the miniature wings, all the characters are present in the X chromosomes only. So it is called as the linked genes are connected together on a same chromosomes is called as sex chromosomes are called as a sex linkage. So linked genes are the genes located close together. The genes located gene 1 and gene 2. These two genes are located close together on the same chromosomes and they are inherited together are called as a linked genes. So the linked genes are present in the Drosophila as a in a 6 chromosomes. So such a type of linkage is called as a sex linkage. So when a cross is made between the Drosophila melanogaster, a red-eyed female Drosophila is crossed with the white-eyed male Drosophila. So the red-eyed character is present in the X chromosomes. So both the XX chromosomes carried a red-eyed, and here the one X chromosomes which is also responsible for eye color is white in color, and the Y chromosomes does not show any characteristic feature. So when this during gamete formation, egg and sperm formation is occur, the egg carries red colored eye character whereas the sperm carries white eyed. So in F1 generation 50% of the progenies are red-eyed females and 50% of progenies are red-eyed males. When this F1 generations are again selfed means, and the F2 generation, that is 50% of the female are red-eyed and 25% of males are red-eyed and 25% of males are white-eyed. So next topic is comparison between gene and chromosomal behavior. So around 20th century, cytologists established that generally the total number of chromosome is constant in all cells of a species. So the number of chromosomes are constant in all species. For example, all the human beings possess 46 chromosomes. So thus 46 chromosomes are common among the human being. So a diploid eukaryotic cell has two haploid set of chromosomes. So the 46 chromosomes which are present in the human being are paired in 23. So paired in 23 numbers. So each diploid eukaryotic cells possess two haploid set of chromosomes. One set from the parent. Among the two haploid set of chromosomes, one from their male parent and the another from a female parent. So the one set from each parent. All the stomatic cell of an organism carries the same genetic complement. So then all stomatic chromosomes of an either a male or a female possess same genetic complement. So the behavior of chromosomes during meiosis at the time of gametes not only explains the Mendelian principle but also leads to the formation of new characters and different approaches to the study about the heredity. So due to meiosis, a different characteristics variation may occur. So these variations lead to the study of about heredity. So that is, it leads to evolutionary characters. So the among the diploid set of chromosomes, one haploid is from male parent, the another haploid is from the set is from the female parents. So these two are chromosome 1, these two chromosomes are homologous, and this chromosome 2, these two are homologous, these two are homologous. So this among these two homologous pair, this one is a non-homologous to the another pair, that is chromosome 2. One chromosome is non-homologous to the chromosome 3, another chromosome. So the homologous chromosomes, the same gene, same order. It possesses same gene and same order, but different DNA sequence occur. That is allele. It is an allele A and capital A and allele capital A and allele small a. So the DNA sequence are G represent guanine, C represents cytosine, and A represent adenine, and T represent thymine. They are the basics of the DNA. So this DNA sequence, that is G, C, A, T, T, C, G, A, G, T, C, C, A, T, A, G, C, G, A, T, G, A. That is, it is a gene order of the, that is DNA sequence of the allele capital A. It is considered to be a allele small a. In this, the DNA sequence is G, C, A, T, T, C, G, A, G, T, C. Here T. Here C is presented. The DNA sequence is changed in allele A and capital A and allele small a. A, T, A, G, C, G, A, T, G, A. Either they are homologous chromosomes. The alleles on the homologous chromosomes are may be different, resulting in different phenotype of the same gene. So the phenotype means morphological characters of the same gene different due to the presence of different DNA sequence in the homologous chromosomes. So if the homologous chromosomes are having a same length and same centromere position and also same straining pattern, but they are DNA sequence, that is the alleles on the homologous chromosome, may be resulting in the different phenotypic of the same gene. It refers in the DNA sequence. Comparison of chromosome and gene behavior. It is Mendelian factor. Mendelian factor is a gene. So Mendelian factors are now called as genes. It is chromosomal behavior. The alleles of a factor occurs in a pairs. That is, the alleles of a genes that are occurs in a pairs, capital A, capital A. So the genes are always occurs in a pair. Tallness, alleles tall is represented by capital T, capital T. Similar or dissimilar alleles of a factor, that is gene, separate during the gamete formation. That is capital T, capital T. If it is a homozygous condition, or capital T, small t in a heterozygous condition, both during gamete formation they separate with each other. Similar alleles, that is homozygous tall, capital T, during gamete formation only one capital T is formation is occur. Similarly, if it is heterozygous, that is similar alleles, dissimilar alleles, heterozygous tall carries one capital T and one small t. At the time of gamete formation, it is also separated, one capital T and one small t. that is the alleles, either a similar alleles or a dissimilar alleles, during gamete formation they separate one another. So third point, Mendelian factors, that is genes, can assert independently. So the Mendelian genes, that is in dihybrid grass, yellow round is split with independently assort out each other. Yellow split out from the round and they combine with the wrinkled character. That is the Mendelian genes can assert independently their character. The next, chromosomal behavior. So chromosomal behavior, like the Mendelian genes, the chromosomes are also occurs in pair. During gamete formation, that is meiosis, the homologous chromosomes also separated each other at the time of a gamete formation. That is, at the time of gamete formation, half a set of chromosomes is separated out from the father and combines with the another half set of chromosomes, homologous chromosomes, from the mother. So homologous chromosomes separated during meiosis. The paired chromosomes can separate independently during meiosis, but the linked genes in the same chromosomes normally do not assert out independently. That is, the linked genes or the genes which are present in the closely in the same chromosome is called as a linked chromosomes. So normally these linked chromosomes are not independently assert out. The important aspect to be remembered about the chromosomal behavior during cell division, that is meiosis, which occurs in the reproductive cells. The alleles of a genotype. What is meant by genotype? The genetic makeup of an organism is called as a genotype. They are found in the same locus. That is, tall character means capital T, capital T. The genotypes are found on the same locus of a homologous chromosome. Capital A and a small a. Either a capital A, that is capital A character, or capital T, tall character, means it is present on the same locus. In the S phase, that is S phase means in the synthetic phase of meiotic interphase, each chromosomes replicate. Replicate means the duplicate. It produce one more copies form two copies of each alleles, that is capital A or small a, one on each chromatids. Chromatids are the arm-like structure which are present in the chromosomes. So the chromatid or the in the S phase of the meiotic interphase, each chromosomes replicate. The chromosomes replicate, forming two copies of each alleles, one on each chromatids. They are the centromeres. To the centromere, the arm-like structures attached are called as chromatids. In this chromatid, the alleles which are replicated and present inside it. The homologous chromosomes segregate in anaphase 1. So we all know about anaphase. So during anaphase, the chromosomes are sent to their opposite poles. So the segregation, the homologous chromosome segregate in anaphase 1. The meiosis occur in two stages, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. In meiosis 1, the first anaphase 1, the segregation of homologous chromosomes takes place, thereby separating two different alleles. It separates the two different alleles, capital A and small a. In anaphase 2, that is second meiosis, separation of sister chromatids, that is sister chromatids are the chromatids which are present on the same centromere. So these two are sister chromatids. So the sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes takes place. Separation of sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes takes place at the time of anaphase 2. Thereby, each daughter cells, that is gametes, carries only a single alleles, that is genes of a character A are A and capital small a and a small a. So during gamete formation, single alleles only present in the gametes. Organism and the number of chromosomes, that is diploid set of chromosomes. Adder's tongue fern, it is called as ophioglasm. The number of diploid set of chromosomes is 1262. Horsetail equisetum, it contains 216 numbers of a diploid set of chromosomes. Giant squamia, it contains 22 chromosomes. Arabidopsis 10 chromosomes. Sugarcane 80. Apple 34. Rice 24 chromosomes. Potato, the number of diploid set of chromosomes is 48. Maize 20 chromosomes. Onion 16 chromosomes. And Haplopappus gracilis 4 number of diploid chromosomes are present.